Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Bielsa Leeds with me, your host, Luckymarine. And we've not had the best of starts. 1-0 draw with Millwall, followed by a 4-2 win against Coventry City, only in extra time, the Carabao Cup first round. We've drawn Barnsley in second round of the Carabao Cup, unlike in real life where we've drawn Preston North End, which will be an interesting... no, I'm lying. It's not going to be interesting. It's going to be boring. Come on, it's Preston North End. But yeah, anyway, next is Aston Villa. I think the problem we've got are the players, because our squad isn't quite skillful enough to pull off the tactics that we want them to play. Now, Bielsa's come in at the beginning of a pre-season, and he's got these guys back training. I think some of them, I think even who is it? I think Phillips came back. Where is he? No, Calvin Phillips. I think Calvin Phillips ended up coming back to training a week early to work on shedding excess weight. He's lost about 5 kilos since... What's his weight? 2.2 pounds per kilo. So yeah, a good amount of pounds. He's lost 5 kilos since beginning of the season, which isn't muscle. It's just excess fluids and flab, and you can really see it. You can see it in Pontus Jansson's face in the last cup game against Bolton when he played. You could see that he'd lost weight. Just, I mean, you can notice when people are starting to pile the weight on. It kind of piles on in the face at first, doesn't it? Anyway, what am I on about? So yeah, I don't think we have the players for the tactics that we need to play, because Bielsa came in and pretty much everyone that he got hold of, I can imagine the determination has gone up since last season. Just all the physicals will have gone up. Maybe not jumping reach. Natural fitness, I can imagine, up by a good few points. Pace maybe 1, 2 perhaps. Stamina a good 3 or 4. Strength maybe 1 or 2. He came in and he beasted them in training. And so at the moment, I mean, there are the worries of burnout and such, but at the moment they're running around not like headless chickens, but they're just able to run and keep up a pressing intensity all the way to the 90th minute and beyond, which is good. Work rate will have gone up by 1 or 2 for every single person as well. Maybe even composure a little bit. The team does seem a lot more composed than it was in previous seasons. Previous seasons, I'd lament our team not being able to pass between 2 or 3 of them. Like, passes of 5 yards without it going to the opposition. Now, some of our build-up play is absolutely sexual. Anyway, what did I watch tonight? I watched the Swansea-Birmingham match. And just watch the difference between an obviously fit team in ourselves and the tactics that Birmingham and Swansea are employing. Interesting. We'll play Swansea in the next few weeks or so. That'll be interesting. So yeah, for tactics, I've gone down to Old Faithful. Fullbacks are going to be on more of an attacking role. I want one of our central midfielders as more of a deep-lying playmaker on defend, so they'll drop back a little bit. But we'll go with this. It's a little less mad than not only this formation but the team instructions. I think if the more simple we go, the better for the moment. We can have them getting trained up in X, Y, and Z. But we'll probably use a Z for a while. There we go. Bailey Peacock Farrell, we will use you. Kamal Roof, we'll use you as well. I don't like the fact that you shoot from range, but oh well. Migliorini, you can step out for the moment. Who else? Union O'Kane. Berardi. Dubok, are we going to use you? We could do. Although, Blocker would probably be the better choice. Might be getting on a bit, but if we can get a good season out of Blocker, then I'll be fairly happy with that. Let's just go. Let's just go. We'll have issues with Kodja. It's fairly quick. It's got some good physicals. Grealish, not so much. Grealish. It's fairly diminutive. Yeah, let's go. Pull up an upset. Pull off an upset. It's only Aston Villa. Alright, let's go. We could be Aston Villa. Let's go. Nice break of play by Clinch there. Harrison cuts inside. Alright, cuts inside very well. It's unfortunate that that didn't play out. There are them on close down more often. Far too much space down that side. That was terrible. Their number 16 has far too much space down that side. And somehow, Kodja wasn't offside. Okay. Interesting. Alright, Douglas picks up the ball. Inside. Oh my word, what? What? Calamity Cooper strikes again. I might have to go back to our old tactics. Our old tactics that struggled against the Millwall. Right. Can someone get a foot on the ball, please? Right. Douglas with line to Saeed. Infield to fall short. No, I mean, it's a shot on target, but I do have a workable into box for a reason. Harrison into fall short again, goes for the long shot. Do we just match their tactic? There's a lot that can be said about matching someone else's tactic if you don't think you have the place to beat them. Alright, Harrison picks up on the loose ball upfield. Skips past one and the other. Oh my word. Alright, I'll take that. I wasn't expecting much from Harrison there. Usually, if there's a highlight in this situation, he might skip past one, but the other one will hack him down. Didn't think he was going to go all the way through and get the goal. Okay, well done, Mr. Harrison. Klitsch, oh, no, Klitsch wasn't going to get on there first. Wondered if that was going to be a similar highlight. Seem to be second to the second ball quite a lot of the time. Alex is having a terrible game, as is Roof. Oh wow, that's a record. Yeah. That's going to make our life a little easier. Cooper forward to Harrison. Holds up ball down the line to Ayling. Nope, doesn't want to use him. Should have done. Forshaw out to Ayling. Harrison out to Ayling. Use Ayling. He's there. He's there. He's on the overlap. Right. Another long chop, but at least it was on target. So half time, we're a goal to the good and a man to the good as well. Not being too happy with it, but the league performance levels dropped. We'll keep Sayers on for the moment. They've gone really, really thin. Might be able to take advantage of it. Seriously, no one gambled on it? We're going to try to take advantage of that if we can. Play out wide. Pass into the space out wide. More direct passing as well. And we'll try and get people into these wide open spaces that they've left kind of here and here. Second goal, but I think that was a deflection. As I take a victorious cup swig of my cup of tea. Fairly certain this was a deflection, wasn't it? Alaska picks up the ball. And Harrison on his left foot. I don't know if it was curl on it. He generated a lot of power from a standing poke. "65 minutes, we'll start swapping people around." Alright, there we go. So, Glitch will just move you up. We'll bring Phillips into midfield. Bamford, I want you on for Roof. Bocker on for Douglas. Douglas looks to be struggling a bit. Oh, okay. Bamford, Phillips, Bocker. I'd already made the changes, but it didn't register. Alioski's not having the best game. I don't know how many of these stats have been dragged up by Harrison getting 2 goals. But I didn't see much of Roof. That's a little disconcerting. Anyway, Phillips into Alioski, across the ball to Forshaw, to Harrison. He's on his hat-trick, but he lays it off. And Klitsch pokes it in. Well, I wasn't expecting 3-0. When we went a goal up and they got a man sent off, I thought, okay, fair enough, we might be able to sneak a win here. Didn't expect to go on and score a further 2. All we need is for every game this season for the opposition to have a man sent off. And it looks like we'd be good then. I'll show into Alioski. Oh, with a stupid shot from outside the box. Hate them. I hate them with a passion. There's no need for shots from outside the box. You just relinquish possession. Horan over the top, but that's not going to get anywhere. Right, yelling out to Harrison, back inside to Phillips, forward to Klitsch, back heel to Forshaw, to Klitsch, crossfield to Alioski. He's got Boca running outside him, but chooses not to use him because he's smart like that. And Harrison, well, he should have cut it across, but you can't begrudge the lad for trying to get his hat trick, can you? Four additional minutes. I think that's about it. Helen into Klitsch. Klitsch loses it. Cooper will sweep up. Do you want to go any slower? Out to Boca. Up to Alioski. You can definitely see that they've got a man sent off. The amount of space that we've got. Ailing eventually gets used. And Bamford gets a half decent head on it. And that's it. Alright, all we need is people to be sent off every single game. I think I've got to act like I'm impressed, unfortunately, just to keep morale up. Barry Douglas is injured for 4 to 5 weeks. Well, I'll leave it to physio. We do have... yeah, focus on recovery. We do have Boca and Berardi and De Bock if things get desperate. I'll praise it. He's doing alright, Harrison. I will play the Brentford match as well. Miglerini, 45 minutes for you. Miglerini is now our third. As we used to play with 3 centre backs. Now we only play with 2. He's kind of been relegated a little bit. Alright, so same formation if we can. Probably same lineup. I might bring in Bamford instead of Roof. He didn't have the best of games. Let's hope we don't get any more injuries. What are you trying to do to me? Trying to bring on Dallas, Harrison onto the other side, Bamford up front, and De Bock over here. Yeah, go on then, game. Let's go with that. Phillips on instead of an injured Hernandez. We'd have cover for centre back, therefore I'm going to swap out Roberts for Miglerini. I'll put Alioski on as well. And Bailey, Peacock, Farrell. Go. So we've just swapped our wingers over. They were on the other side last time. Got some fun. But not too much fun. Why is Ellen Road a third empty? That's ridiculous. Right, long ball from Cooper up to Harrison. Cuts inside. Could obviously beat a man, but then gets stolen from him. Woods. There were ponderings about Woods. Old Ginger Woods at Brentford. Musings of a transfer getting put in. Transfer offer. Right, Harrison on the ball. Hopefully he can whip in a half decent cross, but just nobody gambled on it. Bamford picks up the loose ball. For Talioski, who's onside, nods it on for himself, cuts it cross, and Harrison's there to apply the finish. Not bad. Good job we've got this Harrison bloke in our team. I thought Alasko he'd messed it up here when he nodded it on for himself. Thought the opportunity had gone, but not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. One shot on target from an acceptable range as well. Alpha picks up the ball out wide to Ayling. Comes back inside. Just no one there. No one in the right position. Through the gap back to Ayling. And well, it looked spectacular, but Bamford just shooting wide. Ah, Neil Maupay. I used to pick up Neil Maupay from the French league. Now I won't be able to do it anymore. Oh, that was almost a penalty. Ah, you balls. It was well taken though. Wall should have done a little bit better to stop that. Oh, we start again. Size should pick this up. Forward to Bamford. Cross field to Harrison, who will look to beat his man. Hopeful punt into the box, but nobody's there. That was lucky, Cooper. That was lucky. Alright, Peacock Farrell. Long ball forward. Goes back to Forshaw. Forward again to Bamford, takes it on his chest. That was some nice control there. But fire straight into the keeper. The block with the ball at the pitch to Saiz. Ball in field, somehow Forshaw got there. I don't quite know how. Harrison will pick this up. Lays it off to the box. Across the box. Forshaw picks it up and does nothing with it, really. There wasn't enough people making enough space for themselves. Just ran out of options. Janssen across field, that's a decent cross field pass to Harrison. Should whip in a good, well, it's a high one. And the keeper made more of a meal than was required. Aleski, don't shoot from there. Don't shoot from there. Right. Well done. Yeah, Cledge, come on. You have to get them on target. I'm glad that Aleski didn't just blast that as hard as he could. What can I do to change this? Can swap Harrison and Aleski around a little bit. Yeah, I don't need to see that. That was terrible. Did you actually change around? You did. Right, so from 1-0 up to 2-1 down. Against Brentford. Did I say 2-1 down? Yep, I meant 3-1 down, of course. That was just terrible. That was terrible. I'm gonna shout at my people. I'm gonna shout at every single one of them. What else? What else can I do? Go a little bit more fluid. Might bring Cooper off as well. Alright, De Bok into glitch. Back to De Bok, through the gap to Saiz. To Bamford. Saiz. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, that's one back. Via deflection, but that's one back. If we get another one in another 10 minutes, or within another 10 minutes, then we might be able to go on and win it, but we've been fairly toothless in attack. So it's forward to Bamford, Bamford across field to De Bok, first time in... Oh, Bamford. Bamford, what are you taught about heading towards the goal? You head it into the floor. Right, Erling heads out. Saiz picks it up. Out to Harrison. Holds up the ball, brings it back into Saiz. Back out to Harrison. Back into Saiz. Nope. That was... Okay, fair enough. How can I change this? Who can I bring on? I can bring on Dallas. He's not exactly a flair player though. Comes Harrison to Bamford, back out to Forshaw. Oh, come on, Forshaw. Got possession there out of absolutely nothing. It got wasted. Klitsch, you're lucky there. You're on a yellow already. I'm gonna have to swap Klitsch out as well. Oh yeah. That was nearly 4-2. Yellow card. Right. Barati. Phillips. Roof, because Bamford's having a horrific game. So we take our yellow cards off. Holy moly, did I see that right? Well, I mean, it was a good save. Please, can somebody get the foot on the ball? Brentford are playing kind of like how I want to play, but we don't have. But we don't have the players for it. Well, it's always a risk when you make 3 substitutions. But Bamford was having a horrific game. I couldn't keep him on at, what, a 5.8? No. He's going to get a talking to after the game. For a 5.8. So we're a man down. Man down, and we have to get a goal back. That's not going to happen, is it? Run a goal up and then everybody just fucking switched off. Ugh. Complacent. That's what they call it. Bamford's getting a talking to. 6.4. Usually I'd speak to them as well. Tell them how much of a shit game they had. Can we rescue a point? No. Because everybody who jumps for a header at goal has no idea where to hit it. No, where are you? Terrible performance like that will always get you substituted. He was terrible. He was... I'll have to issue him a warning for that. What? A fractured lower arm. Best player so far. Fractured lower arm. Out for 5 to 6 weeks. Fractured lower arm. Well, his bravery didn't come down. Sometimes if they get a bad injury, the bravery comes down, but that hasn't been a thing. So, decidedly average. 1-1, drawn 1, lost 1 against Brentford. Where are you? Bamford. Poor performance. Issue a warning. You are utterly terrible. Except there's one about poor performance without comment. Damn right he played poorly. $5.8? A 5.8. Right. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of a mixed bag. Bit of a mixed bag. To add salt to the wounds, that we've had Jack Harrison out for 4 to 6 weeks, sorry, with a fractured lower arm. Right. Transfer window still open. I'll have a look to see if we can get a loan in or something. Oh well, anyway, until next time. Oh, fractured lower arms. It's football. Fractured lower arms. Until then, do take care.